Oh, yeah.
Hey everyone, Dr.Dollz. I had technical difficulties over the weekend. I don't know how many of you seen the last two shows I posted that I posted, and then within just minutes had to delete them because I accidentally put up two days in a row, two different shows that needed editing more than what I had edited to them. I had a dry throat, which I often do when I start these shows because I do them in the morning. And when I start talking real fast like I do, I often have to stop and cough. And sometimes I just start over again. Sometimes I edit that part out. So, you know, it just depends. And both shows that I did, the one with the two Gemmy skulls and the spirit ball comparing the sizes, both of those got posted briefly with me coughing being not edited out. I didn't even realize I did it. I watched it after the fact. And it's like, oh my God, I gotta get that off there as quick as I can and re-edit. And I did it 2 days in a row. I mean, because I only thought I did that on one. I did it on the other because I was doing it on the same day and I had a dry throat. Sinuses around here in Indiana are just horrendous. Okay, today is Mother's Day. I did my explanation, so I apologize for those of you who have seen that. I did my explanation for it though, but today's Mother's Day and I'm by myself because I am not a mother. I didn't plan a Mother's Day special program. This probably will not be airing on Mother's Day because I won't get it done in time. It'll probably be the day after Mother's Day. So, I wasn't thinking about doing a Mother's Day show. Until it was too late to really come up with anything clever. So I'm going to have to skip this year, guys. I know you're so disappointed. Okay, we got two skeletons here today. One is a Gemmy. Of course, all the Gemmy people recognize this. This is a somewhat common Gemmy, and this is from the Magic Power Company. This is Gary the Gary Guillotine, I guess you could say, not Gary the Guillotine, Gary Guillotine. What should we start with? Yeah, I thought so too. We'll start with Gary. I hope you can see this okay, and he says a few different phrases. Let's press his button.
Hey, my trial wasn't fair. I didn't see a single skeleton on the jury. Great, just great. You know how long it's going to take to get this reattached?
Okay, this doesn't work on motion. This isn't a motion detection thing. It has a button right here on the front here, and you know, his body's all hanging out in the back. I do have the half box that comes in. It's from 2007. I think I paid $15 for it, and I did buy it new. I believe I bought this at Walgreens as well. I like it. It has a good look to it, even though it's cheap, and the head cut off thing looks pretty good. I mean, it really does. I mean, considering, and it still works well. One of the few that I have for a few years that continues to work that I've actually used a few times. So, but I do like this one. Magic Power often makes halfway decent ones. I really can't say anything bad about them. Because if I could, I would. You know I would. But I'm not really saying anything bad. This is a good one. You'd swear it's a Gemmy, though. I mean, you look at it, it's like, oh, that's a Gemmy for sure. But it isn't. It says Magic Power, people, right on the bottom there. Okay. It runs on, let's see, what do we got here? Like three AA's, I believe. Don't quote me on that, okay? I didn't open it up. And, but I like this one, and it's just another funny skull thing. Let's have him talk one more time and get his head cut off one more time.
Don't do this. My insurance doesn't cover decapitation.
Jiggles around, and his legs don't jiggle around mechanically, but because the head jiggles so well and they're so lightly stuffed, they actually do jiggle in the back too. So that's not bad, you know, that's not bad. So this is a good one. I give this a good rating for a $14.99er. I mean, you can't beat it, and it's Magic Power. Okay, let's set this over here. Set it over here, shall we? Okay, and then we're getting to the Gemmy one, the Gemmy on the tombstone. Let's just start him off. Okay, this is a button pressing deal too. It is not motion activated. The skull eyes here and here light up. This takes four double A's. I do not recall the year, and I didn't look it up before I did the show because whatever I say, somebody's going to correct me on it, so I'm just going to leave that part off, okay? The point is, it's here now, and this is the year 2016, and yeah, so it's a pretty good one. This was relatively cheap too. I'm pretty sure I bought this new. I can't swear to it. I don't have the box. That doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean I didn't buy it new, okay? But I don't know. I just don't know. But it's a good one. It moves around crazily. It's just got the mechanism right here at the top of the tombstone that makes it go crazy. This is just all on a spring. That's why it flips around like it does. This is actually the only part that's really mechanized right here. Everything else just flopping around. But it's a Gemmy for all you Gemmy aficionados on the Gemmy and Animatronic Collectors Facebook page that are my pals over there. I'm doing these for you guys because I don't always do Motionettes anymore. I'm kind of mixing it around, and I know you guys are bummed with this, but I'm doing these when I can for you guys because you guys are still watching my show, some of you, so that's cool. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it. But anyway, we got two skeletons, and Gemmy and Magic Power. And I like them both. And should we make this go again? Ugh. Yeah, see, this mechanism here is the only thing that actually is moving, turning, and everything else just kind of rides along with it. You know what I mean? And you see the glowing? Yeah. But you notice, because I've got it. You notice I've got it on I've got this cloth on my table thing here, and you know the speaker is right here on the bottom, and it's lifted a little bit, but boy, when you lift this up, you can hear the sound so much better. You know what I mean? Because of where it's mounted, and it's not far off the surface. So when you have any kind of cloth underneath it, it really takes the sound volume way down on that. So you know, I don't know. I don't know. It seems like they could have put it somewhere else. I don't know. This one you can hear okay. I'm not sure where the sound originates from on here, but I do know I can hear it. Probably, yeah, just probably underneath here like that. It comes from the front, it sounds like. But you don't see a speaker underneath. You don't see the little slits underneath. Yeah, but you can hear it. But this has got the music, so, you know. But maybe you don't want to hear that. I know a lot of times I don't. So, let's see. What else do I want to say? I'm going to try to get in a Friday the 13th show by Friday, of course, but I don't know what I'm going to do yet. So I'm trying very hard not to go with the cliche Friday the 13th stuff, you know, Jason and the, you know, yeah, I have stuff like that, but everybody's done it. So I'm trying to do like I want to come up with something that's not down the same road that we always do on Friday the 13th. So will I think of something? I don't know, but I might. And you know, I didn't cough in this show repeatedly to where I have to edit it. So we're in the clear this time. I can put it up as is. So Gemmy, Magic Power, and Dr.Dollz, the Dr.Dollz, YouTube's answer to the #1 non-spooky spook show. Yeah, non-spooky spook show on YouTube. #1. This is it. You're watching it right now, and you are not scared. Neither am I. Well, I am a little bit. Yeah, different reasons, though. Different reasons altogether. All right. Thanks, guys, for watching.